Hello guys, welcome to our YouTube channel. Today we are going to talk about a few things that made us to spend less on our wedding day. So if you are here to subscribe to our YouTube channel, come on, kindly do that now. And don't be a bad person. Subscribe to the YouTube channel and click the subscribe button and also click the notification button there, that bell you are seeing there. Click it so that whenever we make a post, you will see it. Thank you so much. Let's go.
All right, so here are 10 things we did that help us spend
Less
during our wedding. In fact, we spent about just 500,000
naira cash
during our wedding, and we're here to share the complete secrets, the complete details about it. I remember, babe, the time I posted it on Facebook,
a lot of people dragged you.
They were dragging. How did you spend 500,000?
Like you're a liar.
Kini, and the truth is, we spent even less than that.
We spent less than
Here
that.
is the full details on how we're able to achieve
To
it.
do that.
You might not be able to achieve it with that same amount because we got married in 2022.
Yeah.
Inflation and a lot of things happen.
And then location and all that.
But you can be able to also minimize your spending.
Yep.
So point number one, we knew our financial strength. We told ourselves the truth.
We cannot do this, so let's not do this as if we are earning some big amount of money. So we cut. Yes, we cut our coat according to our size.
So yeah, we knew our financial strength. We knew that we didn't have the luxury of spending anyhow.
Yeah.
Spending the money the way we like. So we were able to narrow our expectation and cut off a lot of luxury.
Yeah.
One thing you need is to know your level of finances. You know, there are some people, they know that they don't have the money,
but they will just stretch themselves to be indebted and all that.
So that is not wise.
Yeah.
One thing that helped us, we told ourselves the truth. We were sincere. I told her, I said, see you, me, I'm a poultry farmer. This is what I used to earn. This is my income. This is what I can afford. How far can we be able to do it that way? And we both agreed to that.
And we did it with no debt.
No debt. Zero debt. In fact, we went back to our hotel room. All the money that they spent, that they sprayed for us during that reception, we didn't use it to pay anybody.
I'm telling you, we paid everyone before the wedding day.
The wedding. So we went back with a lot of money. I had money in my account. So that day that you see me, I was dancing. I was actually dancing because no debt. That's why I see some men during their wedding.
You'll be angry.
You see tall neck. In fact, some of them, they will buy suits.
Very angry, yes.
During their wedding, their suit don't big because they don't sleep.
I'm telling you, with the preparation of the wedding and all that.
The preparation and debt and all that. But during that time, we were able to cut that. The point number two, we agreed to stick to our budget.
Yes.
We budgeted.
There were pressure, like there were people that were suggesting a lot of things and all that. But then, still on that, with all the noise outside, we still maintain our budget and we still maintain what we want to see and what we want to do on our wedding day.
So we maintained our budget. I remember we had budget of how much I'm going to buy my suit, how much is going to get her wedding gown, how much we are going to buy for drinks, how many people are we going to serve, how much we're going to spend on transportation, everything on our friends, on everything that we're going to be doing. We had budget and we stick to that budget. We didn't allow anybody to influence us, or we didn't allow anybody to come and tell us another thing. We stick to our budget. I remember, babe, during that time that I wanted to buy shoe. I think my shoe, I got it for 22,000 or 19,000.
You thereabout. Then 21,000.
So our budget for my shoe that day was 25,000
naira.
It must not pass. So I saw some 5 shoes, but they were 30, 40. I said, no.
I remember when my home, the budget of my shoe was 20,000 naira, but I went to a shop.
Your shoe, no. Your shoe, we put weight. Your shoe was around 40,000 or 30,000, and then you went and I went bought for 50,000.
No, not 15,000.
How much?
7,000 naira.
I remember for your
7,000.
gown, your gown was 50, and then your shoe was 40. Then jewelry was 20 or something like that.
Yeah.
But your gown at the end of the day,
we spent 30,000 naira.
30,000.
With the sewing, the material and everything, it was 30,000 naira. We wanted to rent.
Somebody was calling 80. It was out of our budget.
It was out of our budget. So way out of our budget.
We were able to be patient with each other, and we spent within our budget. Very important.
Very important. Stick to the budget.
It will help you. So the next thing again that we did was we got the support of our parents. If you are from the north, In fact, not even from the north.
Damn.
Everywhere it happens.
Everywhere it happens.
Will tell you that this is how we want.
This is the tradition and all that.
And the funny thing is, your mother will go to other people's wedding. They so ashoke.
Yes.
Your own, you must be able to do it for them.
Yes.
Also. You remember what your mom said?
At the
reception.
Yes, we were even telling them that we wouldn't want a reception for our wedding and all that. They started telling us, I did it for a lot of people, and now it's my turn. As in, they just gave us reasons that we have to do the reception because they did it to other people, and people will have to do it to them like that. I remember
her mom said, go and look for another mother. If you're not going to do reception, go and look for another mother.
Yes, you just want to rejoice and all that. Yeah.
But at the end of the day, we agreed they were going to do it.
A reception.
And we got their support, but we told them that this is what we can afford. You know that we're just starting life. We're building together. So this is how far our strength can go.
Carry us.
If you want to go extra, Oyo is your case. You people
and
come and sponsor.
If you want to see anything that we do not even write in our budget, you should be the sponsor.
It's not us. You remember that issue of chin chin?
Yes.
When they bought flour, they said they want to do chin chin in both houses. I said, no. I said, if they want to do chin chin, we'll give you people. If you go do chin chin in your house, whatever it is, you don't need that. So get the support of your parents.
Yeah.
Don't be too stubborn to your parents because your wedding actually is also part of them.
Yeah.
It's after you've got to marry, whatever you do.
That one is on your own. It's out of their control.
Like your naming ceremony and everything. But please carry your parents along so that they will not be angry during your wedding and so that you can get the full blessings of your parents.
Yeah.
So the next thing we did was we bought things early and in pieces.
Yes. Nothing.
Our wedding was in June. February like this. I started.
Which February? December, like from the previous year. If we see 1,000 naira like this, we'll go and buy pack of drink and bring it.
Drink, buy small anything that I know that it will not expire.
Hey, that was so funny,
dude. You start paying for sugar. Start paying for a lot of things, even ahead of time. It will lessen the pressure.
It will lessen the pressure.
And then you will know how far you have gone even before the wedding, so that you know that you're not going to borrow. The reason why some people borrow is they leave the spending too close to the wedding.
Close, like few days to the wedding. And then, some of them, that's the time they will start hearing some of the things that they were supposed to do and which they didn't handle it.
And then they find out that the money they have will not be enough.
Will not. You know, the reason why some things happen like that is that some people do depend on other people to sponsor their wedding. So that's it. So if you depend on other people to sponsor your wedding, know that they might disappoint you. So you just have to do your best to see that you cover everything within your means. Not depending on any other person.
With somebody's money.
Yes,
please. Uncle's money or auntie's money or one sponsor.
That's one of the things that we didn't do. We didn't do at all.
Right. So the next thing that also we didn't bother about what people will say.
We just did our thing. We were happy with all the things that we did. I remember when one of my friends then was asking me what I would do on my hair. I was like, I want to do packing gel because I don't want anything that would just disturb me and all that. On the other hand, I was trying to cut cost because I wouldn't want something that would stretch us beyond our budget like that. So I just looked for something that I would look good in and I would look beautiful. So I was telling the person that I'll go with packing gel and buy all these things that they will put at the end. And she was like, no, it's your wedding. You're supposed to buy a human hair, do installation and all that. And I remember that time it was when the people usually do the installation and it to be looking somehow on the forehead like that. And that's not what I want. A lot of people saying things like people will say stuff, but you just have to stick to your plan and your budget. Ignore people talk.
Know what you can afford. Choose what you want. If you want to do it outdoor, do outdoor.
Do
if it is in an event hall, do it. Don't bother about people. They don't matter. In fact, some of them are even people that don't like you.
Yes, it's true. It's true.
And there's no best way.
Some people just want to come and see what you guys are wearing on that.
And even whatever you wore, they will still find a fault. So ignore what people are going to say. The next is we didn't chase luxury.
Yeah,
we didn't chase luxury. I remember that time, the cars that we used were normal cars. The hall that we used were normal halls. Her gown was about 30,000 naira. My suit was
30,000,
40,000, was ready-made. In fact, just ignore luxury.
Just look for something
as far
beautiful.
as you don't have. Now, this conversation is not about, it's not against luxury.
Yeah.
It's against you cutting costs because you don't have
If you
enough.
have it, do it.
If you have enough,
but if you don't.
If I'm going to celebrate my wedding again, of which by God's grace we're going to do it.
Yes, now.
If we're going to celebrate our wedding again, we're going to do it large because we are better, we're in a better place
than
where
before.
we used to be before. So where you are now, you want to start small, please avoid luxury.
Avoid
stay in a hotel, big hotel. Hotel was how much? 8,000. We said an 8K hotel, 8K.
8,000 naira, and that was the wedding night. The wedding night.
8K.
But I came from my house. On the wedding day, I came from my house.
We ignored a lot of luxury, and it's something that you should also luxury. Just leave them for now. Don't go for expensive things.
There are anniversaries you can do them. Yeah.
So all this luxury will come. So the next thing again we did is we focused on marriage instead of just the wedding.
The wedding.
We had this understanding that the wedding is just for a day. If we use all our money and sponsor the wedding, where will we get money to sponsor the marriage?
Do you know that at some point it was on the wedding day that it dawned on me that yes, today is my wedding? Like, because all those moments I was just focusing on the marriage. We were just preparing on the marriage. It was that wedding day that it dawned on me that yes, today is your wedding day. Like, because I saw everybody in church and I was like, wait, are they really waiting for me to come in?
So your marriage is more important
marriage
than the wedding.
Is more important.
So you and your spouse or the person that you're getting married to, please agree that let's plan our marriage, not our wedding. Let's save money towards the marriage instead of squandering all your savings and everything on your wedding day. Somebody used to say this, is that if your wedding is the highest or the biggest project you have ever done in your life, you are a failure.
You are a failure.
Like if you have never done a project of 2 million, don't spend 2 million on wedding. It's not wise. Use that money and start a business. Just do one wedding and just pass that place.
Wait, nobody will, even me now. It's when I see pictures on my of my wedding day. That's when I remember, no, this is how the decoration was, because I forgot everything. People will forget. People even be thinking about it. Nobody will talk about it.
It's until I see pictures of our wedding, I used to remember how they colored the hall, what color did we use on the wall.
Serious.
Everything. So ignore all those things. Focus on preparing for marriage. Next, we used local vendors, family, and friends. If I tell people how much we spent, people used to joke. And the secret is we used our friends. We used family and friends, people that we know, people that knows us. We know that they usually disappoint
and people
sometimes.
That can sacrifice for us too.
So we took that risk. My decoration for hall, the person that did it for me were my friends. We rented material about 40,000 or 50.
It was you and your friends that went and decorated the place.
That did the decoration. They did it for me. Our cake, it was family and friends. 20K for cake.
Don't forget. There's a dummy. There's a dummy cake.
Now,
it was not complete cake.
Cake was just like one or two steps.
It was 2 steps.
And it was a friend. They did it for cheap for us because they love us. It's friends and family.
Because they did it as that's their support for our wedding.
Photo. It was somebody that we knew also. Somebody that we know also.
We just rented a camera and then he handled it.
So even for the cameraman, it was somebody that we knew. Our friend. We just called him. It was
our friend.
10K and we're done with that. So just make use of friends and family. For cooking, it was our aunties. We bought rice.
Yes, they just did it at home, packaged it to the
so I know some of them can disappoint sometimes, but when you put control around it, you can minimize the disappointment.
Yes.
The next thing again that we did was we focused on important things, the main things.
Yes.
Trust me, I was able to pay all the things that they needed for her to be my wife legally. Even though there are some things she actually told her parents not to demand for them and all those kind of things.
Yes, that was where their support came in from, because we had to cut some of the things. If not, had it been we leave some of the things, it would be way beyond our budget and our strength. So I speak to my parents and then they were able to remove some things.
I know this tradition of get this thing. There are some things the family don't even need it.
The family don't need it.
So why are you even buying it? Okay,
because,
for example, like blanket.
Forget even that one.
Plenty blanket at home.
They said buy 14 wrappers. And I was like, for who? They said for my aunties and all that. I said, but my aunties, I only have 4 aunties, like 4 like this, that the one that I know. So any other person, I don't need them to come like that. So that was why that was when we were able to cut some of the things. And then on his own side too, there were things that was demanded of my own side, from my own side to bring. He had to remove some of the things that were not necessary like that. Yes.
So you're able to cut them, or we focus on the main things. What are those things that if I give, they will say, this woman, now your wife?
Yeah.
I did all those things to ensure that she's legally my wife. May not be like, say, I go marry woman on top on top low. On top
Abashi.
Exactly. So I was able to clear all the main things. What you needed to do, settle church, whatever you need to do in church so that they will do the proper wedding. Let them settle it. Whatever you need, like in reception, you need food, you need an MC, you need drinks. Those main things that
those
you know.
Main things.
You see all those, like all those extra souvenirs, all those chin, extra chin, and all those other
those
side
ones.
things.
Other people even did it like willingly.
Okay, it's like, okay, we share 2 types of food, but they did rice and swallow. Something it's like they swallow, but me, I didn't even
remember.
plan. I think they later did swallow, but I never wanted the swallow set. But at the end of the day, they still did swallow, something like that. But my focus was get rice, get chicken, get juice.
And on the other side, for the chicken part, my husband was the one that my husband was the one that actually put the birds and they grew up like that. So we had to use them.
Another thing is, we didn't allow public opinion to pressure us. There was public opinion. You know, people were like, let's see how they are going to do this wedding. They were eyes on us.
Eyes were on us.
Let's see what they can do. Can he pay for this? Oh,
we didn't do anything to impress anybody.
No pressure, nothing at all. And then the last thing again is, we didn't, that is the public opinion to pressure us. That is you know, this issue of comparison. This person has done his wedding. His wedding was this. This is the kind of car.
And then when the other person is coming for his own wedding, they want that person that is coming to beat that one. Yes.
This one used this kind of car to bring the wife to the church. You two, you should go and do this. They slept in that hotel. You should be able to do that. He wore this kind of suit. You wear this kind of shoe. I don't care. In fact, there's nobody's wedding that I went and picked as reference and I checked the kind of suit he wore. The me to go and wear. No. We focused on ourselves. We made our own.
And now, if we say that we want to get married, like we want to marry again, like to do a reception and all that, we can do times 10 of what we did. It will be better. So that a wedding day is not just once. You can it won't define your marriage. You can do that over and
in fact,
over
if you
again.
even pressure yourself, that's where you harm your marriage. Because imagine you get your husband to be indebted. You know, when a person is financially pressured at home, he will not be the best.
He will not be the best.
Your early marriage, there will be problem, chaos, anger, and everything. And you wouldn't want debt to be a foundation for your own marriage. Yeah. You wanted to say something?
Yes, I wanted to say something regarding the debt and all that. You know, in a situation whereby you just said something to your husband, like you just said something, just harmless thing like that, and then he will pick on it and just be angry. You know, but the thing that is influencing that anger is the thought of those money that he collected from people.
Imagine
that is just influencing
he's indebted, and then he'll tell you, babe, can you just bring water for me? And you tell him that I am busy.
Like he'll just think about the debt that
I have debt.
It was because of you that I went into this debt and all that.
It's really not necessary. So just learn how to budget, manage yourself. Don't worry, it's just wedding day. Do that one and pass. Even if it means there's no reception, go to church, the pastor bless you. Even if it is just during introduction or just during payment of bride price. He comes and pay, invite the pastor to your house, let him bless you. People should go.
That's all.
And start your life. Later on, you can come and do plenty celebrations, plenty things that you need to do.
Plenty.
Very, very important.
So thank you so much for joining us. If you are going now, wait, calm down. If you are going now and you have not subscribed to this YouTube channel, kindly do that, please.
Yeah.
Please
subscribe.
I
beg you. I beg you.
And hit the notification button so that you get notified whenever we post a video.
Because we'll be posting more fun videos, happy couples videos, and videos that will change your life and help you build a happy marriage, so that one day you too can also say marriage is an achievement. Sure, you get the gist. Last.
We all good.
Cheers. Come here. Mwah.